Let's get it! Wow, that's boggy. Oh, it's so nice to hear that sound again. It's been way too long. It's been months. I'm losing it, you know? Alright guys, time for a little update with the bike scenario. I know you guys haven't seen the bikes in a while. The reason for that is because it is winter here in New Jersey. It gets cold. We get a lot of snow. Thankfully right now we don't have any snow. It's not that cold today. It's probably only like 30. So that's good, but you know, right now my bike, this dirt bike, needs a lot of work. So I had stored it for the winter. You know, I prepped it for the winter, so it's pretty much in winter mode right now. And I still need a lot of things that need to get done with it before I can really get into riding it again. But hopefully I'm gonna be able to do that sometime in February, which is right around the corner. So it does need a lot of work before I get it back, get her back in full running shape. So right now, I don't know how many of you have watched the video of it's called Tree versus Dirt Bike. That's where I let my little brother ride this bike because I'm trying to get him into riding. Well, if you saw that, the front bar smashed into a tree, and I switched out the master cylinder. I gotta bleed the brakes and hopefully it'll be good to go, but I put on a new master cylinder that was completely unresponsive, so I'm hoping that's what it is. I just need to bleed the brakes and hopefully that's that. I have another brake lever I'm gonna put on there, but if that's not the case, then I'm gonna have to take it to a shop and just have them fix that. There's just a couple things that I need to get done before I can really take this bike out for the next season. I need both front and rear wheel bearings for this bike, which again, not a big deal. It's pretty cheap. I need another peg. This stupid peg's falling apart. A couple other things I need to do to this bike. Since I'm gonna keep it, I already had the whole suspension redone last year, so that's in good shape. But I'm gonna get all new plastics for her. I need new handlebars because when my brother crashed, look at this, they're almost sport bike bars at this point. It's unbelievable. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get a new pipe and exhaust, or you know what I'm saying, full pipe, full exhaust. I'm gonna do. This bike needs a top end. I'm gonna do that hopefully in February. There's something running back here. What we got? I guess it was a squirrel. I don't know. But I need to do a top end on this bike. I don't think this bike has ever had a top end done. It's a 2002 YZ125, and the person that had the bike before me, I mean, this thing was stupid clean when I got it, and it's still, like, obviously it's not the cleanest bike in the world, but you know, I like her. But he never did anything to it really. I was like, have you done a top end on it yet or anything? And I got it back in 2015, I believe. And he's like, no, I just, you know, rode it. That was pretty much it. And I was like, okay, so you never did a top end. So this bike is like 16 years old now, and I don't think it's ever had a top end. So it definitely needs a top end. And then also on the other end of that, I think, because I was in debate. What I was going to do was sell this bike. I do love this bike, but at the same time, you know, it would be nice to have a street legal 2-stroke, and I think that would be pretty cool to have as well. It would be a dual sport, and I would primarily ride it in the woods, but it would be cool to be able to take it on the street when I need to. So that was my plan with that. So I was going to sell this and do that, but that didn't happen. What the fuck? Let's see what's going on over here, man. Squirrel City, bruh. What's up, bruh? Stupid squirrels. But yeah, so my plan was to sell it, get a street legal 2-stroke. It would be KTM 300 EXC. Now, I don't want to, if I sell this bike, I'm obviously going to not get the same amount that I would be able to get for a KTM 300 EXC, which is totally understandable. So if I do that, then I'd have to have more money saved. I'd have to spend probably, you know, another $2,000, from when I get out of this bike on the bike itself. Then I got to get it registered, insured, and all that. So I think what I'm just going to do is, you know, and I love this bike too. This was my first bike. This is my first love. So I really don't want to get rid of it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this bike until I move out. And after I move out, that's when I'm going to get a KTM 300 Gsxr in addition to keeping this bike and that bike. And then once I get enough money, get a supermoto too. I plan to have like a lot of bikes, so I'm gonna need a garage. So I think I'm just gonna keep this bike, dump some money into it, really get it just into good shape again. And you know, I'm gonna be making tons of videos once spring comes again. What my plan would be to do if I have enough time, it's gonna depend on my work schedule because I picked up a lot more hours just because I'm trying to just save some money. But if I can this spring, I would like to do, because I know I go back and forth sometimes between either a dirt bike video or a street bike video on Fridays. What I would like to do is do on Tuesdays a dirt bike video, and then on Fridays a street bike video. So depending on how much I'm working, if I have enough time to do that, I would like to do that. Or maybe like once every 2 Tuesdays do that or something like that, or maybe just keep rotating between them. But we'll see what happens. So that's the update with this bike. You know, she's in winter mode right now. I had someone ask if I sold this bike. No, I did not sell this bike. I would need to have at least one dirt bike and one street bike. That's just what I need. Unless that's what I was thinking, is maybe like a supermoto or something. But like, I can't get rid of my Gsxr. I love that bike too much. And that's gonna bring me to the other point, and we're gonna go get to that right now. All right, here we are. So that brings me to the other thing, which is my street bike. That one, I mean, right now that's in pretty good shape. I'm gonna do another oil change in the spring, and right now the tires are good. All my levels with all my fluids are good. Chain seems to be in pretty good shape. I'm just gonna, you know, normal maintenance, lube the chain and all that. And I'm gonna do an oil change again before the season starts. But that's good. I have a battery tender for this that I need to put on again. But this bike right now is in good shape, so it's just basically a matter of time. I gotta wait. This bike is probably not going to be back in action until either mid-March or early April. I'd like to say March, but like, it's probably gonna be April because the streets here are very bad. The street sweepers don't come out until June, so unless you get really, really good rain, the rocks don't wash away. So then you're literally riding on gravel, and you're just at such a high risk of crashing. It's not good. It's not worth it. Even, I mean, there's times even now where I'm like, you know what, it's warm enough today where I can ride, but I just know it's not the smartest move, and I can't afford to, you know, crash this bike, you know. So this bike's in good shape. This bike, same thing. Once spring comes, you know, I'll be doing tons of more moto vlogs. But I just wanted to give you guys an update video, just let you know what's going on with the bikes and where we're headed with the channel and stuff come springtime. So I got a couple more videos that'll hopefully entertain you guys until we can get to that point. But so that's it for now. Just wanted to give you an update, let you know where we're at, and soon enough we'll be back in action. So thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button, and as always, have a great day. Peace.